nut is in the way. Oh my god. That's actually my bridge pickup one. Chinese guitars are wired differently. This is my tech. It's a custom work from me. If I go down to here, it's actually my neck pickup. Give me a second, huh? Took my glasses over there, hurt my eyes a little bit. Let's see if you guys. This is okay. I don't want to miss anybody. Tweet. All right, guys. Might put the glasses back on because like I can't see what the fuck I'm doing with this thing. Very expensive medical procedure to get my eyes done this year, and I still can only see far away and not close up. But at first I couldn't see at all, so I guess pick my battles. I'm glad for what I got, blue guitar is just so much fun. You know what? Let's do that. Let's switch guitars. Let's put the black one up. We'll put a blue one. The blue one's in the standard and drop D, so I'll be a little something different for you guys. I've played it earlier a lot, but just a really briefly though. This won't be a long line either. Here, hold on, put it up. The black I used to store these guys, flimsy, so. Hold on. I only needed a 2-tier stand, but like the 2-tier stand I got came from a reputable brand, but it's actually very awkward. The 2-tier stand has pretty fucking awkward. I hate it. If you guys recommend me a 2-tier stand, it's better and high quality than it, so I don't care. It's actually kind of drop D too. Let's put a drop D. Virginia. And little known fact is that when I started playing guitar at 14 years old, there's a local band in Richmond, Virginia, you guys may have heard of, named Lamb of God. Mark Morton actually gave me private lessons for a little bit. So that's how come I learned a lot of drop D stuff, and I still, for the love of God, I can't play a Lamb of God song that well, but a lot of the techniques he taught me, like alternating between, you know, the single notes and the lower get rhythms and how to build rhythms, I learned it from Mark Morton. So shout out to Mark if he's ever going to watch one of my videos, which he probably never will. He doesn't remember me, but you know, if he does, remember everything he taught me, man. I set this guitar on my own instead of my tech do it because I was like, it's my standard tuning guitar, so I don't really want to like pay him to like fucking set it up. So I figured out how to set it myself, and I set it up pretty damn good. Like it stays in tune even with the whammy bar, which is like actually look at this thing is actually not put on correctly. Like you'll see it like it hangs up a little bit. So I can turn it around for you guys. Like I might have to eventually get him to like look into it and see why it hangs that way. Let me try this way on the wall right here. Hold on. You should be able to see how it's like kind of raised up a bit. Maybe not. But if you look at this thing, it's like actually like not flush to the body. Like look right here, see the bridge is actually kind of hanging up a bit. That's not normal. It's supposed to be like flush and flat. You'll see it's at an angle kind of. I went back and I adjusted the springs in the back of the body, and even instated the bridge itself, and like loosened the 6 screws for the vintage style tremolo, and it's still not 100% flush, which is just fine. You know, it stays in tune. Like it took me like 3 hours to get it to intonate though. I had to like adjust the screws for the bridge, adjust the back of the tremolo in the back of the back here. I had to go back here a lot and try to get it. It took like 3 hours to get it done, but like eventually I did get it to stay in tune somewhat, even with the dive bombs. But it's still not like quite, you know, there. But like the action, the strings stay in tune. Like, this stuff like. And it finally stays in tune. So it used to go out of tune like so bad. Like now it actually stays in tune to the point it's manageable, and it's actually really good. Like and it plays like the strings like right off the fretboard. Like I don't know how the hell I did that, but it came out like so good. Like it's just like plays so great. As we speak, I'm locked out of tune, just fucking around too stupid. But the one thing too, I gotta work with me, I have really heavy hands. I play bass for the longest, not really heavy, like, you know, pick action, so when I'm picking, I always pick really hard. And I forgot this is actually a standard tune guitar, so like the strings really like 42 through 9s. So I'll push down too hard sometimes and make it go sharp. So I gotta like remember that when I play this guitar, I gotta change the way I play versus the way I play the black guitar. The black guitar has 56 through 11s on it. Not the heaviest strings, but they're pretty fucking heavy. So when I play those, I really gotta dig into them. But this one here, I gotta really just kind of touch it kind of lightly. So I might not gotta tune how I play. Let's see. Time to save audio. I can't see. I'm so blind, bro. Let's see here. Let's see here. You can number one glitter badge. See color. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. I can't see. Let me see if I can zoom in and see the name because I'm so bad. Like I'm telling you guys, my eyes are shit. Like really shit. Let's see if I can see my glasses off. No, that's worse. Hold on. Back up. Gloyo. I guess if I was saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. But thank you so much. I'd like to just say thank you. Again, my eyes are shit. I'm so sorry about this. My eyes are fucking awful, but like, yeah, I love the color of this too. Like when I seen this, it has metal flake in it. Actually, you can't see it with the camera. It has metal flake in it. When I was watching the demos of these guitars, when I seen them online that came out, there's actually a premium offer. They had a Telecaster style, and they had a premium mahogany body Strat one that had Wilkinson hardware in it and Wilkinson pickups and Grover tuners and shit, and it was the same color of sparkle blue. But this was the one below that one, and had a PAF in the bridge, which is like really weird because you don't see that in the Stratocaster. The Stratocaster open coils. This is like a Gibson style humbucker, especially the design of this guitar. Like most Stratocasters can't use PAFs because the spacing's not good for the tremolo, so you have like missing notes when you're trying to play them. But this one is a PAF style Stratocaster, only one ever on the market I've ever seen, ever. So it's a little Chinese company called Fesley. It's not an actual Stratocaster like Fender, but it's by Fesley here. That's who makes this guitar. Like, I seen the paint job on it, I was like, oh my god, that's the blue sparkle paint job they offer, and it has a PAF in it. Like, I have to get it. So I freaked out and hurried up and ordered for the sale when I wanted. And I was so glad because, like, I got the intonate, and the strings are like really close to the Brit, like the neck. And they're not like biting, they're not like, what do you call it, buzzing or anything. They're playing great. So like when I spent my 3 hours in editing, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this myself. So usually I have a technician do it for me. But I said, I'm gonna just do this myself and try it because like, The guy is amazing, but what I need done, I didn't like paying for a full setup because I didn't need that much done to it because it was my standard tuning guitar, not like changing the tuning or putting bigger strings on it or doing anything crazy. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try it myself. So pulled out the screwdriver and started fucking around, and sure enough, I got to intonate, and by me intonating it, the strings got close to the neck and the no buzzing. It got this really smooth playability. Had a great sound. Had the old school Strat sound, which I love this thing so much. This is my weapon. Like, even though I play in low tunings, most of what I write in low tunings, whatever. Like I'm usually in C sharp or B, drop B. This guitar has every fucking style imaginable that you would want from like, you know, guitar era. Like you have the old school Stratocaster sound, and you have the Gibson Les Paul sound, which is what you've been hearing pretty much the entire time because it's like crazy. PDF in the bridge. I don't know what kind of wood this is. I know this guitar is heavier than the black one. It's way heavier. The black one's like 7.2 pounds. This one has more weight to it by sure, by force, at least 8 pounds. So like, I know the premium offers are mahogany body. They say this is still popular, but I don't know. I know the old school Strats when they first came were popular wood. They eventually went to alder, but this weighs the exact same as an old school like 50 or 60 Stratocaster where they're using popular wood. So they may be using popular wood in this one, but it's not like the lightweight or cheaper popular wood they've been using in other guitars or other guitars use. This is a very heavy guitar. Like this some of it's just like heavy. Yeah, I love the color on it too. Like that's was one of the things I had in black, which is like a flat black, almost gray. But I'm like, yeah, whatever. And it had the red one and a sunburst one. I'm like, the sparkle blue is always wanted that color that Presley had. So I got the sparkle blue one. And you can get it right now on Amazon. It's still on Black Friday sale. We're for like $100. Oh, 130 bucks, whatever. You get the amp, get this guitar, you get a capo, you get a gig bag, you get a tuner, a clip-on nice tuner, and you get a strap, everything you need to get started. Like this is like a starter pack. They market this as a beginner starter guitar, but it's definitely not a starter guitar. This is definitely something that I would not give a kid. Like I would give a kid a Squire debut, an Infinity, or Sonic because it's lighter weight and it's less awkward. It stays in tune for the most part if you adjust it correctly and it's easier to maintain. This guitar is very fucking heavy. This is as heavy as a Fender. Not an American Fender, that's heavy Mexican Fender. This is like American Fender heavy. This is very heavy. Like I would not give this to a kid. Like listen, setup work, what I'm saying, this thing's amazing. Like, this is not a kid's guitar by any means. Like if a kid got this, they're a fucking spoiled brat for sure. This is really heavy. You can tell on some of the tones too, it's got some heavy wood on it because most lighter weight guitars don't get this kind of heavy, you know, tone, but this is very heavy tone. Yes, I put Enter Sandman and drop D. It sounds better. Me tuning really. So on the chord, I think I like the bridge to it. figured it out earlier, but whatever. Like I said, I really don't play covers. I always just try to improvise and see if I can write a whole song or write riffs and record them and see how they do. Sometimes I do better in front of an audience. That's why I really do live release, because like I'm bored in my room, like just playing, along, practicing, whatever, warming up. I don't always come up with shit, but like when I got an audience in front of me and I feel the pressure, that actually come up with riffs I actually like, and I might use them to a song or something like that. So that's where we go live board release. You guys help me, right? You guys give me the pressure to like, come up with something and stay in key or stay in tune or whatever, and try to find something that I actually like and play it over and over again. This tone has a lot of mid to it. I wonder if I get more of a scoop tone out of this thing. This is basically like a JCM 800 kind of miniature one. Let's see if I can get like some more scoop tone. Let's see what we can do. Hold on. Guitar out again. This tone's pretty good. I'm gonna see what this sounds like with drop B and C sharp. We put this one up. So deal with the noise like you guys had to deal with last time. I'll be smart and put this across the table. This is literally just a desktop setup. And no, I don't use a DAW. I use a mini Fesley amplifier. Mimics the sound of JCM 800. It's not digital, it's just analog. I can't stand digital shit. Digital modeling is stupid. I'm gonna say that again. Digital modeling is fucking stupid. Pull the black guy out again. Here we go. And that's my baby. It's my baby. Love her. My favorite. What's that thing in my head? It's crazy. It's gonna get loud, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's see what this sounds like with a different tone style now. Just sent a gift. Thank you so much. Let's see, hold on. I realize I need a heartbeat. Just trying to. Oh, thank you. You guys all gotta do this because I'm really bad at TikTok live. I gotta hit the live button and that's it. I'm so bad at this. Help me, walk me through this, please. Let's see. This is Scooter. Oh, what's up, Scooter? How you been, bro? Help me do the help me hit the heart button. I'm so bad at this, bro. Like, help me. It's called a heart me. This okay. You guys gotta walk me through how to use this stuff. I don't know how to use any of this stuff, bro. Like, I gotta push the button to go live, and that's about it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Blind as a bat. Let's keep on with the tone test. That doesn't sound clear enough. Hold on. It's a lot of bass. It's a good simple Torah tone. So you hear those string noise. Someone asked me to use a Slipknot tower. I can probably do some Slipknot, kind of not like an actual song, but I can make a Slipknot riff. Someone asked me for that. reaction to the amp, so if I turn a little more gain on the pedal, maybe a little too hot to see the sounds. Gain on the pedal too. Thank you. I can't see the name. I see little castle. Thank you so much. COVID, whatever virus this is. So I'm about to hang this up, guys. You have a blessed night, a morning wherever you are, and kick some ass.